Hey everyone, this is Arun, and today in this video, I'm discussing about the rental tracker that I've created using Excel. So this is basically a rental income and expense tracker that I've created using Excel VBA formulas, and this is an automated expense template uh, which gets generated and dynamically updated once we change the year over here in this cell E4. So before going into the details, let me show you the brief here. So basically this is the dashboard and we have the figures for total income, total expenses, net cash flow, and net margin. So these are having formulas, and once we enter the data in the property sheet and the transactions sheet, then this whole dashboard will get refreshed automatically. So here we have the total income, expenses, net cash flow, net margin, then the properties count. So this property count is taken from here, this property sheet, and here in this sheet we have the property name and address, property type, purchase price, units, monthly rent per unit. Then we have the column for occupancy, and here we have two values that in the status occupancy field where we have the occupied and vacant. So we can select from the drop down, and then the market value we can just enter here. These two columns are automated. I've used formula, so they will be automatic calculation. I've used formula. So once we fill these two columns, these whole columns from A till I, then the annual gross rent and gross yield will populate automatically. Now again, we have the transaction sheet. So here in this transaction sheet, we are just entering the data for each property type, whether it's income or expenses. And we have the date column here, then property. And here, because we have this is a drop down and it will take the property from this property sheet. So this is once we enter the properties, so this name will get in this column B or automatically in the drop down field. Then we have the type, which is the income and expense. So all these values are getting from this sheet. So we have the type income expense. So this drop down gets generated from this list sheet, and here this one is our type, then category, rent, late fees, pet fees, parking, laundry, application fees, other income, mortgage, property tax. So these all are the category types that we have created in the list section here. These all are the all categories, and they are just populated from the list sheet into this drop down. Then this column description notes, we can just write anything over it. This is for just our reference only. Then we have the amount. And again, we have the payment method column. And here we have the bank transfer, check. So here is a drop down. So I have used many values here, just like the payment method. I've used different types of payment methods. And these all are getting generated from, again, the list sheet. This one is the payment method, and I have just provided the values here, and they all are getting these values from this list sheet into this payment method column. Then we have the year, then month, and status. So year and month, and so these two columns are automatically again. We don't want to do anything here. They will get generated automatically. This is just for used for our calculations. So we don't want to enter any data here. Then we have the status column where we have the drop down status, which means where we have the income based paid, or maybe it's pending, overdue, or partial. So just we need to select this drop down here according to the type of the top property we are talking about, and then we just mark the status as update. And we can just select the drop down, whatever we have here. Now, once we fill this data here, and this dashboard will get populated. So now we have the monthly cash flow for the selected year. Now we have the expenses breakdown category. This one is the mortgage, property tax, insurance, repairs and maintenance, and then the amount, how much amount is used against the mortgage, then the property tax, insurance. So this is the expenses breakdown by category. Then we have the charts as well. This one is the net cash flow trend chart for different months. Now, this column is describing this chart. Then we have monthly income and expenses for every month for 2025 year. Now here, this chart is also getting the values from these two columns. Now this one, the another pie chart, expense distribution by category. So this one is our all categories, and the amount is expense distribution. Now we have the mortgage, then property tax, insurance, the mortgage, which is the highest, which is approximately 76%. Then we have property tax, which is 12.3. So this one is the pie chart for this data. Then we have the net cash flow by property as well. So all these charts are providing the different types of matrices we have used in this dashboard. Then again, we have the performance by property selected here. Here we have the property. So currently we have only 6 properties, but we in the future we may get lots of properties. But remember, this table, if let's say if I make one another property, let's say property A. Let's say example address 1. Maybe property type we can describe as a single family. Let's say this is this amount is for the purchase price, then units maybe 1. Monthly rent, let's say $1,000. Occupancy we can just put as a vacant. Market value maybe we can call it as million. These two columns will get generated automatically. Now, if I go back to this table, property A has been listed. Now for the income, expenses, and these all two other columns, we just need to make the transactions for this property here. We show you here. Let's say if I'm providing this for 15th of December 2025. Say if I just put the property A, I selected property A. Let's say income, rent, test, entry, the amount, this one, cash, here is automatically gets captured and may see as pending. Let's status to be pending. If I go back to the dashboard, this income is automatically gets generated, and here the chart also will gets generated automatically for this property type. These are figures. So that's all in this video. I hope you like this video, and if you need any help in this kind of template, or if you are having if you need to build any template or any expense or income tracker related to this one, or maybe if you require some more constant or some more fields here, or if you need any customizations, so then definitely you can reach me out over my email address or maybe WhatsApp. Both of the contact details I will be sharing you in the description part of this video. And thank you for watching this video. And do let me know any feedback or any queries regarding this template. And I will be happy to solve your queries. So thank you for watching this video and have a great day. Take care. Cheers. Bye.